Hello everyone, class 9th champions. So welcome back again on your favorite channel Diksha Vedantu CBSE English, and this is your Sonu Sir, your maths teacher. So my dear all students, in today's video I'm going to teach you everyone entire chapter number 8 complete, predicting what comes next, exploring sequences and progressions. So I'm going to teach you guys from zero to advanced level. So entire chapter number 8 will be finished in this single video. So this video is going to be one shot complete. So we'll be discovering a lot of things here, and we'll be talking about AP, arithmetic progression, and GP. What is the difference between both? What are called sequences? So everything we are going to talk about in this single video. So let's begin with this. Okay, so the first point here is key idea. What is called sequences? The most important question that comes in students' mind first, sir, what is sequence? So champions, sequence is basically the arrangement of numbers which follows some rule, some pattern. When we arrange some numbers in systematic manner, and they may be following some rules, by a rule, a systematic rule, such pattern, that arrangement is called sequence. That arrangement may be of a number, that arrangement may be of people, that arrangement may be of an object. It can be anything, right? So such numbers arranged by a rule. So this sequence arrangement can be explicit as well as recursive. Okay, so this is OR. Please ignore this A. This is OR. Okay, so the sequence follows two rules, explicit rule as well as recursive rule. Have patience. I am going to give you information about these also in later on. Just have patience. Okay, for example, if I give you here 4, 3, for example, let's increase the number 4, 7, 10, 13, dot. Now look at the numbers. The given numbers following a pattern. When we are adding 3 in 4, we are getting 7. When we are adding 3 again in 7, we are getting 10. When we are adding 3 in 10, we are getting 3. So here, this number is following a systematic pattern, a rule. There is no any number which is randomly picked up. No. All the numbers is following a rule. For example, 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on. The number is keep going. This is called infinite series sequence. So 2, 4, 6, 8, again the given numbers are following a pattern, because the difference between 2 and 4 is 2, the difference between 6 and 4 is 2, the difference between 6 and 8 is 2. So this is basically the given patterns. This pattern and this pattern both will be sequence. Now let me give you a few more magical sequences. So let's talk about, for example, champion, this is 4, this is 8, this is 16, this is 32. Now check whether the given numbers, the given arrangement is a sequence or not. My dear, don't think the sequences means the numbers will always go in additive form. No, this is also sequence. But now the difference is, now we have multiplied 4 into 2 and we are getting 8. Now again we have multiplied 2 into 8, we are getting 16. Now again we have multiplied 2 into 16, we are getting 32. So this is also a sequence, because here all the numbers are increasing in multiplicative form. Here the numbers were increasing in additive form. So this is also sequence and this is also sequence. For example, tell me, this is sequence or not? 5. Now tell me, this is sequence or not? Yeah, of course, this is also sequence. 5 to 10, 10 to 22, 20, 20 to 40. So this is obviously sequence. There is no any number which is randomly kept. No, this is also sequence. So these are the example of sequence. Now tell me, this is sequence or not? Tell me, this is sequence or not? This is not sequence, because the numbers that we have written here are randomly. There is no any pattern. They are not following any rule. The difference between 3 and 6 is 3, but again the difference between 6 and 2 is 2. Here the difference is 3, and here the difference is again 2. So the given numbers are not following any rule. These numbers are not arranged in systematic order. They are not following any pattern. So this will not a sequence. So this will not a sequence. So I hope you guys have understood. Sequence may be in additive, numbers may in increasing form, the numbers may be in decreasing form, the numbers may go in multiplicative form, the numbers may be decreasing or increasing. Doesn't matter. If they are following some rule, so such sequence, such pattern, such arrangements of the numbers are called sequence. Okay, so now in this chapter we are going to talk about two sequences, guys. Two sequences. First will be AP, arithmetic progression, in which the numbers will be in like this additive form, and GP, in which the numbers will be in multiplicative. Constantly the numbers will be increasing in multiplicative form. So here we will be talking about common difference, because the difference between 4 and 7 is 3, the difference between 7 and 10 is 3, the difference between 10 and 13 is 3. But here when you divide succeeding value from preceding, divide. So this is called common ratio. 8 divided by 4 is 2, 16 divided by 8 is 2, 32 divided by 16 is also 2. So here common difference will be there, but in GP common ratio exists, because in geometric progression the numbers are increasing in multiplicative form. I hope you guys are getting my point. So we are going to talk about arithmetic progression and geometric progression in this chapter. So let's understand first arithmetic progression. Okay, so basically arithmetic progression is a sequence, right? So a sequence in which we add, can you see here, we add a fixed common difference small d. Listen, I'm giving you an example. For example, my dear champion, I have 5 a number, right? And I'm adding 2 in 5. So what will be the next term? Again I'm adding 2 in 7. What we are getting? Again I'm adding 2 in 9. What we are getting? And so on. It will keep going. Look at the numbers. We have added same value to the succeeding number. After adding 2 in 5, we got 7. After adding 2 in 7, we got 9. After adding 2 in 9, we got 11. So look at the pattern. This pattern is called AP. And what will be the common difference? The common difference, small d, is 7 minus 5. That is a small, or you can also subtract 9 minus 7, which is 2. Or you can subtract 11 minus 9. Always subtract the neighboring value. Don't subtract 9 and 5 each other. 11 minus 7, no. To find the common difference, we always subtract the neighboring pairs, neighboring numbers. I hope you guys are getting my point. So what is called AP? A sequence in which we add a fixed common difference. So we have added 2 here, 5 plus 2, 7. We have added 2 here, 7 plus 2, 9. We have added 9 plus 2, so that's why we are getting 11. And similarly, it will go till infinity. So this sequence is called infinite sequence, because there are so many dots. Infinite sequence. Such sequences are called infinite sequence. I hope you are getting my point. When we call infinite sequence, when at the end dots will be there. Let me give you one more example. So this is example number 1. Now example number 2. So I have 4. First number, this is called basically first term. We are going to use the mathematical terms for the AP later on. First understand what is AP first. Okay, so we have 4. Let's add 3 in 4. So what will be the next term? 7. Now again 3, now 10. Now again 3, now 13. And look, there is no any dot. So we have fixed number of terms in an AP. Here the number of terms are not fixed, because this AP will still continue. So this is called infinite sequence, infinite AP. But if the AP has ended somewhere, there is no dot at the end, so such APs are called finite AP, or we can say finite sequence. I hope you guys are getting my point. So what is the difference between infinite and finite sequence? Infinite sequence will keep going till infinity, but finite sequence and somewhere. So this is called, now what will be the common difference? 7 minus 4, you can pick these two pairs, you can pick these pairs, you can pick this pair. The result will remain same. 7 minus 4 is 3. 10 minus 7 is 3. 13 minus 10 is equal to 3. So this is basically AP. I hope you guys are getting my point. Clear everyone? Clear everyone? So arithmetic progression is what? A sequence in which we add a fixed common difference. And what is called common difference? The differences between each pair. All differences are same, and that's why this is called common difference. The difference between 4 and 7 is 3. Difference between 7 and 10 is 3, and the difference between 10 and 13 is also 3. So all the differences are identical, and that's why we use the term common. Clear everyone? I hope this is clear to you all. Okay, now moving ahead. So this is all about AP. Okay, now let's talk about nth term. Nth term of an AP. What is called nth term of an AP? Listen everyone. Listen everyone. So basically in an AP, the general representation, let's talk about general representation of AP. So what is the general representation of AP? The first term will be A1, and we can also represent as A, first term. Second term A2, third term A3, fourth term dot, and the last term AN. We don't know na what will be the last term, so we can say that nth term. If total number of terms are 10, so last will be 10th term. If the total number of terms are 100, so last will be 100th term. If the total number of terms are n, so the last term will be nth term. Now my dear, in an AP, this is the general format of an AP. In an AP, we can find any term. We only required what? A and D. A is first term and D is common difference. My dear champion, class 9th champions, if you have A and D, I mean, you are the wealthiest person of the world if you have A and D. In any AP, if you have A and D, it means that you are king, because with the help of A and D, you can find any term of any AP. So what should be our target in AP? To find out, to identify A and D only. And once you get A and D, everything will be in your control. Let me show you how. So we only required A and D. D is the common difference, A is the first term. Listen. So A1 will be obviously A. And what will be A2, champion? How we get A2? If you remember here, this is first term. And what we have added here? Common difference to get the second term. So A plus D, A, this is A. And we have added this D. Let's say plus 2 is D. So A plus D will give you A2. This is A2. This is A3. Are you getting my point? So A2 will be A plus D. This is A. If it is resembling like 9, so let me erase this. So this is A. So A2 is equal to A plus D. Now listen everyone. Look, please focus. What is this? Second term, A2. And what is the formula? A plus D. How many D? How many D? Only one D. If there is nothing, the coefficient of D is 1. So for A2, the formula will look like A plus D. And similarly, if I ask you what will be third term, so the formula will become A plus 2D. Yes, my dear, this is the important thing that I want to tell you guys. If you want to find out third term, the formula will be 2D. One less. Always one less. If you want to find out fourth term, the formula will become A plus 3D. One less. And that is the reason why I have asked you, you should have only A and D to find out any term. Similarly, if you want to find out fifth term, what will be the formula, champion? A plus 4D. And similarly, if you want find out nth term, For fifth term, we are using 4. For fourth term, we are using 3. For third term, we are taking 2. For second term, we are taking 1D. So for n term, n is not a numeric value. N is not a number. N is n. So what will be 1 less of n? If we are taking n, so what will be 1 less of n? That will be n minus 1. Because n is not a number, n is not a numeric form, n is n. So what will be 1 less of n? If I ask you, I have Bangalore, capital B, Bangalore. So what will be 1 less of Bangalore? We can write B minus 1. Right? For example, my name is Sonu. Sonu is S. And what will be 1 less of Sonu? S minus 1. Clear, everyone? So this is nth term. So what will be nth term? A plus n minus 1 into D, and this is the first formula ready which I have written here. Nth term is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. This is the very first formula in AP. So my dear, let me show you the power of this formula. Listen everyone. For example, if I ask you to find out the 100th term of an AP, 100th term, I'm asking you to find out 100th term. So at the place of n, 100 will come, and in this formula here 100 will come. So 100 minus 1, 100 minus 1, 99. So the formula will look like A plus 99D. So this is the beauty of AP. So whatever is the position of term, D will be always 1 less of the position of term. Similarly, for 40th term, the formula will be A plus 39D. Similarly, for 36th term of an AP, A plus 35D will be there. For example, for 1000th term of an AP, A plus 999D, this formula will be used. So that's why this is the reason why I have written this line. We required only A and D. A means first term of an AP and D is the common difference of an AP. If you have A and D, you are king, because you can find out any term if you have A and D, right everyone? Okay, now let's move ahead. Let's talk about few things about I'm not telling you about sum of terms. We'll be discussing sum of terms little later. First understand both progression, geometric and arithmetic progression. Then we'll be talking about the sum of n terms of both progressions. Okay, look at geometric progression. This is really important. So what is called geometric progression? A sequence in which we multiply by fixed common ratio. What was AP? What was AP, guys? AP, what was AP? The sequence in which we add a fixed common difference. We were adding the numbers in AP, but in GP we have to multiply by a fixed ratio, because the number will be increasing in multiplicative form. So what will be common between each pair? Ratio, not difference. Difference means subtraction. And when we'll be subtracting? When the numbers are increasing in additive form. But if the numbers are increasing in multiplicative form, it means that the common ratio term will exist, right? So let me give you example. Okay, so my dear champion, example, listen, example. So for example, 2, 4, 8, 16, dot. Look at the sequence. Is it geometric progression? Yes, this is the geometric progression, because a sequence in which we multiply by a fixed common ratio. Multiply by a fixed common ratio. So look, I have multiplied 2 into first term, so we are getting 4. I have multiplied again 4 into 2, we are getting 8. I have multiplied 2 in 8, so that's why we are getting 16. Oh wow, it means that all the ratio, this 4 divided by 2, common ratio means R will be equal to 4 divided by 2 is 2, again R, 8 divided by 4, succeeding minus preceding, always 2, again R, 16 divided by 2, 8. Wow, so common ratios are same. and that's why the given sequence is an AP. This was the first example. Clear everyone? This is called first term, this is called second term, this is called third term, and this is called fourth term, and so on. Clear everyone? Clear everyone? Okay, now let's talk about interesting things. Okay, so my dear champion, in this sequence, look at the sequence, and A1 is basically called A also, so don't get confused. A1 and A both are same. Okay, so let's do some operation for the given situation. Okay, so A we have is 2. Now look at A2. My dear champion, A2 is what? A2 is what? A2 is equal to A into R. We have multiplied common ratio, then only we are getting A2. After multiplying common ratio in first term, you will be getting second term. So we can write here, this is A into R. Right? Again, if I talk about A3, what will be the result? The result will be A. Champion, please focus. What is the difference? Here in AP, if this is second term, D is 1. If this is third term, D is 2. If this is fourth term, D is 3. So in GP, at the place of D, which is there? Who is there? R is there. But the pattern will be same. Listen. So if this is second term, we are taking R1. And if this is third term, R will be 2. Wow. The common ratio will be 1 less. Similarly, for fourth term, what will be the general form? Come on, yaar, A3. And similarly, if I ask you, what will be the general form of nth term? Nth term. So the general form of nth term will be A into R2 power what? For fourth term, we are taking 3. For third term, we are taking 2. For second term, we are taking 1. So for nth term, this will be n minus R2 power n minus 1. And this is called, just a second guys, this is called nth term of a GP. Nth term of a GP. Let me show you how. If you put anything here, first, for example, let's put 8th term. So the formula will be A into 8 minus 1. This will be R2 power 7. For example, if I ask you what will be the 30th term of this JP, what will be the 30th term of this given GP? So A30 means the formula will look like A into R2 power 29, because we want 30th term. So the formula will look like A into R2 power 29. Clear everyone? Clear? So this is the first formula of GP. Please, my dear champion, this is really very important. Okay. One important thing I have forgot to mention here. So my dear, here whatever I have taught you, n is what? N is what? N is number of position of the term. I mean, we can write position of term directly. So n will always, it will always what? First point, positive and whole number, and whole. N can't be negative or in fraction or in decimal. N will always be positive. Please note it down. N will always be positive and whole. This is really very important. N can't be negative as well as fraction. Similarly in GP, N is what? N is what? N is the position. So here N is position of term in GP. So N can't be negative and it can't be what? Whole number. Just use your common sense, guys. If I ask you what is the position of that guy, what is the position of that person, The position will always be in whole number. Sir, second position, third position, 10th position, 100th position. If I ask you, any one of you, if you may be sitting on the third bench in your class, if I ask you, what is the position of your bench? So how you will reply, guys? Sir, my position is 4.5. This is not possible. My position is 4/3. Not possible. The position will always be whole number. Sir, my position is third row. My position is fourth row. Yeah, these making sense. Position always be whole number. It can't be negative, and it can't be, it can't be, what is this? It can't be fraction. I have written opposite. It can't be fractional or decimal. Right? This is point to be noticed, guys. This is really important. N can't be negative, and n can't be fractional or decimal form. This is really important. And the first formula is n is equal to AR to power n minus 1. So what will be the general format, guys? This is A, this is AR. So the general form of GP is general form of GP. What will be the general form, guys? A, first term, second term, AR, third term, AR2, fourth term, AR3, so on, and the last term, nth term will be AR to power n minus 1. This is the general format. First term, second term, R is 1, third term, R is 2, fourth term, R is 3, 1 less R. Clear, everyone? So I hope you guys have understood this. Okay, now, okay, let's talk about later on. Okay, so we have nth term of the GP. So my dear, Tn and An both are same. Don't get confused. In your Ganita Manjari, Tn is used there. So at the place of Tn, you can use An. And if you want to continue with Tn as it is given in your Ganita Manjari, you guys can follow Tn. So Tn is also what? Term. Nth term, don't worry. So we have formula. For example, if I ask you what will be the fourth term, so T4 will be there. T4 at the place of n, 4 will come, but here 4 minus 1, 3 will come. So the formula will look like AR to power 3. For example, sixth term, so the formula will be AR to power 5. For example, 11th term, the formula will be AR to power 10. For example, 100th term, the formula will be AR to power 99. This is the beauty of nth term formula. Clear, everyone? So this is all about nth term. Clear, everyone? But points to be noticed. N, it always be, okay, just a second, guys, let's erase this. Give me, let's operate a question. For example, I have a question here. Please focus. My dear champion, I have 1/2, 1/2, 1, 2, 4, and so on. Check whether the given progression, the given sequence is a GP or not. Check whether the given sequence is GP or not. So what is the condition? How you guys will check? The condition, only condition is the ratio between all these pairs, first pair, second pair and third pair, the ratios must be same, and that is common ratio. So let's find out ratio. So R is, first I am finding out 1 divided by 1/2. Always divide, succeeding divided by preceding. For example, this is A, this is A2, this is A3, this is A4. So what is R? You guys can get R by A2 divided by A, or A3 divided by A2, or A4 divided by A3. Always divide succeeding value after term from the before term. So 1 divided by 1/2 will come 2. Now again, now take these two pairs. 2 divided by 1, oh wow, we have 2. Now take third pair. R is equal to A4 divided by A3. A4 is 4 divided. Oh wow! Common ratios are same. And if common ratios are same, it means that the given progression is GP. The given progression is GP. But make sure, guys, please make sure N is the position. What is N? N is position of term. So N will always be, it always be what? Positive and whole. Positive and whole. N can't be negative and N can't be fractional or decimal. N will always be a whole number. For example, if I ask you, what is the position of 4 in the given GP? So the position of 4 is 4. What is the position of 2 in the given GP? So the position of 2 is third. First, second, third. Second, third, fourth, fifth, eighth, 100th, 1000th. So these will be the N. 7 by 2 can't be N. Position can't be 3.5. Position can't be 5.3. No. So it always be positive and whole number. It can't be negative and it can't be fractional or decimal. Moving ahead. So let's do few questions, guys. So let's start with question. Look at the question number 1. Consider the sequence 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. Write the next 4 terms and state the rule that generates the sequence. Okay. So basically, very easy question. So we have a sequence given here. 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. If you can observe these numbers, guys, the numbers is increasing. Each term is increasing by 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. And write the next 4 terms. So what will be the next 4 terms? Come on, yaar. The difference is for 3. So the next 4 term will be 17, 20 and 23. This is the answer. 14 plus 3, 17, 17 plus 3 will be 20, 20 plus 3 will be 23. Simple. Right? Next 4, okay. So 23 plus 3 will be 26. Let's find out. No problem. So these are the next 4 terms. Okay. Now, state the rule that generate the sequence. State the rule that generate the sequence. So we have to write the rule. Which rule is following here? So which rule is following here? The rule is each succeeding term is increasing by 3. This is the rule. Each succeeding term is increasing by 3 because 2 plus 3, look, 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 plus 3 is 14. 14 plus 3 is 17. 17 plus 3 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. 23 plus 3 is 26. So we have to write. This is the language. But we have to write. So we can write like this. Here, AN means the next term is equal to AN minus 1 plus 3. This rule is following here. This is called recursive rule. So recursive rule is basically the rule which follows between each next term, between each neighboring term. Let me show you what is this. Listen everyone. Listen. If I want to find out here the 4th term, so n will be 4. At the place of n, 4 will come. But this is 4 minus 1. So it has become what? A3 plus 3. Now my dear champion, what is A3? 1, 2, 3, 8. 8 plus 3, what we are getting? 11. And A4th is 11, which is 4th term. So this rule is following, and this is called recursive rule. So recursive rule is a rule which has been followed between neighboring numbers, neighboring terms. That is called recursive rule, and this rule is following. You can apply this rule to anyone. For example, if I ask you what will be 6th term, So at the place of n, you can put 6. But after putting 6 here, 6 minus 1 will become 5th. A 5 plus 3. So where is 5th term? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th term is 14 plus 3, which is 17. So 6th term is 17. Can we check? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6th term is 17, which is obviously correct. So this rule has been followed here in this given sequence. I hope this is clear to you all. Moving ahead. Okay. Question number 2. And one more information, guys, for you all students. MVSET form has released. The MVSET form is live now. MVSET is basically Mega Vedantu Scholarship Admission Test. This is really big, most awaited scholarship exam of India. Student across India filling this form. So you guys have incredible opportunity to compete with the students across India. You will be getting all India rank, financial scholarship, reward, lot of things. So you guys will be earning as well as learning in this exam. So this is the best opportunity. This is the big opportunity with you all to explore your knowledge, to discover your potential, to compete with the kids, and you have great chance to win laptop, cash prizes, and this exam is worth 120 crore. The worth of this exam is 120 crore, and you will be getting 2 crore, 3 crore cash prizes in this exam, and that will be helping you out for your further education, that can support you for your next academic journey ahead. So this is really very big chance for you all. The link will be given in description of this video. Go and fill the form. Okay, and one more information, AIO page that has been launched by Vedantu, all in one page. My dear, in video description 2 more links will be given there. Full syllabus free course now. So my dear, I know you guys are aligned with new CBSE curriculum. You will be getting competency based questions, and you guys are always coming on our live sessions. You guys have been interacted with our YouTube channel for last so many months. So at one place, if you enroll in AIO, the link is given there. At one place, you may get all academic solution, question answer, our schedule, which session is about to come next day, all recorded videos, question bank, quiz, everything will be there, guys. So go and enroll for AIO. You don't need to move here and there. Don't waste your time scrolling your website, different YouTube channels and all. Vedantu has given you very big opportunity, AIO, all in one page, where you get all academic solution according to, because we have designed this AIO as per the new curriculum of CBSE. Everything has covered, everything will be there, guys. So go and enroll for AIO, all in one. Okay, and don't forget to enroll for MVSET. Otherwise you will regret later. It could have been done better if I were little serious and I hope I would have filled the form. So don't do this, don't delay and go and fill the form. Okay. Question number 2. Write the first 5 terms of the sequence whose nth term is given by Tn is equal to 3n plus 1. Very easy. So my dear, listen. Write the first 5 terms. So what will be the first 5 terms? T1, T2, T3, T4 and T5. Simple. The first 5 terms will be T1, T2, T3, T4, T5. And we have Tn. The formula to find out these terms is given in the form of n. So at the place of n, we can put anything. At the place of n, we can put anything, right? So T1, so at the place of n, I'm putting 1 here. So 3 into 1 plus 1. So can you please solve this? So 3 1 ja 3, 3 1 ja 3 plus 1, 4 will be the first term. T2, 3 into 2 plus 1. So 3 2 ja 6 plus 1, 7. T3rd, 3 into 3 plus 1. So this will be 10. T4, 3 into 4 plus 1. So this will be 4 3 are 12, 1 13. Similarly, first 5. T5, 3 into 5 plus 1 is equal to 16. So these are the terms 4, 7, 10, 3, 16. This is the answer. Clear, everyone? Clear? So if nth term is given to you, you can find any term, na? You just need to replace n by any number, simple. Okay, so the number will be replaced both the sides. If you are writing here at the place of n 3, so you have to write 3 here also. Moving ahead, question number 3. Okay, a sequence is defined recursive, okay, by t1 is equal to 4, tn is equal to tn minus 1 plus 6. Find the first 6 terms of the sequence. This is a really good question, and these questions are from your Ganita Manjari textbook, your NCERT textbook. Okay, so basically, you know recursive formula. What is called recursive? Recursive formula is a relation that helps you to get the next term with the help of previous term. Nth term is the different kind of formula. Nth term is a general formula to find out any term of NAP, any term of NGP. But recursive formula is the formula which relates neighboring numbers, preceding, succeeding, preceding, succeeding, preceding, succeeding. Clear? So look at the question. So we have T1, okay. Let me write here given information. So what is the given information? Guys, T1 is equal to 4. I hope screen is visible to you all. So T1 is equal to 4. And what is given? One more information. Wow, Tn is equal to Tn minus 1 plus 6. And what we have to do? Find the first 6 terms of the sequence. Perfect. What does mean by first 6 terms, guys? What is first 6 terms? Listen, first 6 terms means we require T1, we require T2, we require T3, we require T4, we require T5, and we require 6. Clear, everyone? T1 plus T1, T2, T3, T4, T5, T6. Okay. Now, T1 is already given to you. T1 is already given to you. So, let me use another color of pen. So, I'm using here blue color. Okay. So, T1 is already given, which is equal to 4. Clear? Okay. Now, please focus, guys. Please focus. If you want T2, second term. So, at the place of n, this n will be replaced by 2. So, T2 will be equal to T, and here also 2 will come, and 2 minus 1 will be T1 plus 6. Getting my point? Getting my point, everyone? See, I am replacing this n by 2 because we want T2. But if we are putting 2 here at the place of this n, so this will be also 2 minus 1, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So T2 is equal to T1 plus 6, and T1 we have already 4, so we can put here 4 plus 6, which is equal to 10. Wow. Wow. Okay. Now next, T3. So what will be T3, guys? If we put 3 here, so this will be 3 minus 1, which is T2. So T3 is equal to T2 plus 6. Clear? And T2 we have just calculated. So T2 we have 10. So 10 plus 6 is equal to 16. So what is recursive format? We are getting next value with the help of previous one. We are getting this value with the help of this. So recursive formula relates the neighboring numbers, neighboring terms. For example, next, T4. What will be T4, guys? If you put here 4, 4 minus 1 will be T3. So 4 is equal to T3 plus 6. Oh, and T3 we have 16. So 16 plus 6 will be 22. How many terms we required? First 6 terms. Okay. Similarly, now if you are topper, you don't need to write formula again and again, because look at the sequence. 4, 10, 16, 22. It means the common difference is 6. Each number, each term is increasing by 6. So what will be the term? So 4, 10, 16, 22, 28, 34. This will be the first 6 terms. But if the question is asking you to find out the first 6 terms of the sequence, and don't use a shortcut. I know you guys can write the answer, but your marks may be deducted. So better to do the formula, better to follow the procedure. So T5 can be written as what? T4 plus 6. So 22 plus 6 will be 28. Similarly, T6 will be T5 plus 6, and T5 we have 28, 28 plus 6 will be 34. This is the answer. Clear everyone? Moving to the next question. What is this? A sequence is given by the recursive rule t1 is equal to minus 5 and tn plus 1 is equal to dn plus 3 for n is greater than equal to 1. Okay, find the first 5 terms of the sequence. Is 52 a term of this sequence? If so, which term it is? Wow, really good question. Let me mark a star here. 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars. So this is good question. Okay, but easy, very easy. Trust your sir, trust your Sonu sir. I can make this question really very easy and interesting for you. Believe me. Okay, so do one thing, write down the given informations. A sequence is given by the recursive rule. Okay, yes, t1 is equal to minus 5. Very good. And tn plus 1 is equal to tn plus 3. Tn plus 1 is equal to tn plus 3. What do you understand by this? Listen everyone. My dear champions, if you put n any number, for example, I am putting n as 3. So if you put here 3, this will go t3, but this will go 3 plus 1, which is 4, t4. If you put here any number, this number is 1 more, t5, t6, t6, t7. Getting my point? So what we can do? Listen everyone, focus. So if t1 is already, we have minus 5, and what is the question? Find the first 5 terms. Okay, if we have t1 already, so do one thing, let's put here 1. So if we put here at the place of 1, at the place of n1, so this will go 1 plus 1, and this is t1 plus 3, and my dear, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, so we have t2 means second term, t1 plus 3, and t1 we have already minus 5, so we can put minus 5 plus 3, so it means that t2 is equal to minus 2. Clear everyone? And similarly, let's write here similarly, what will be t3 guys? Look, if t2 is equal to t1 plus 3, so what will be t3? t3 will be t2 plus 3. For second term, this is 1. So for third term, this will be 2. You can apply in formula also. If you put here 3, if you put here 2, 2 plus 1 will be 3, but this will be 2, t2. So that is equal to tn plus 3. And now t2 we have minus 2. So minus 2 plus 3 is equal to 1 plus 1. Clear? Similarly, t4 will be equal to t3 plus 3. And t3 we have just calculated 1 plus 3, which is equal to 4. Similarly, t5, so t5 will be equal to t4 plus 3, and t4 we have 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. Now, how many terms we required? First 5. So done. T1 is already given, T2, yeah, done. 5 terms is done. 5 terms are done. Clear everyone? So T1 is minus 5, T2 is minus 2, T3 is positive 1, T4 is 4, and T5 is 7. So we have terms, I think these are in AP. So the sequence is, what is the sequence guys? Minus 5, comma, minus 2, comma, 1, comma, 4, comma, 7. So this is AP or not? Check whether this is AP or not. So we can check this is AP or not. So let's find out common difference. So common difference will be minus 2 minus minus 5, succeeding minus preceding. So minus 2 minus minus plus 5, oh, plus 3 we have. Now let's find out again D. So D will be 1 minus minus 2. So 1 minus minus plus, so this is 3. Oh, again 3. Now let's find one more D. 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1 is 3. Wow. Again find out D. 7 minus 4. Wow, 3. So this is obviously an AP because the common differences between each pair is equal. So let's erase this. I don't need to show you this because I need space. Okay, clear everyone? So the given sequence that we have formed here is an AP. And if this is an AP, look at the question number 2. I mean the second part of this question. Is 52 a term of this sequence or not? Now we have to check whether if we write the numbers continuously, so is 52 will come somewhere? This is the question. So 52 is the term of the given sequence, the sequence that we have formed. So whether the 52 will be a term of this sequence or not, we have to check whether. So how we can check? Just imagine if this 52 is a term of this sequence, somewhere, let's imagine 52 will come somewhere. If we increase this sequence, let's imagine. So if 52 is somewhere in the sequence of this AP, so there should be some position of 52, and position must be a whole number. So let's find out. I don't know the position, so we can write it has nth position, and an is equal to 52. And an, we have formula a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 52. We have formula, and we have to find out n here because we want to check whether 52 is the term of this AP or not. So if n comes in fraction, if n comes in whole number and positive, so we can say yes, 52 will be the term of this sequence. But if n is coming fractional, decimal or negative, it implies that 52 will not be the term of the sequence. Okay, so a is minus 5 plus n minus 1 as it is, and d we have is 3 is equal to 52. My dear, minus 5 is negative, so that side 5 will become positive, so 52 plus 5 will be 57. So n minus 1 into this will be 57. So n minus 1, now this 3 is in multiplication, so 3 will go that side, so multiply, now 3 will go in divide, so 57 divided by 3, and it can cancel by 19 times. 19 3 is 57. Clear everyone? So n minus 1 is equal to 19. Oh my god, n is 20. N is 20. N is a whole number. N is positive. So it indicates that yes, 52 will come in the sequence of this AP. Yes, 52 is the 20th term of the sequence. Not given, that form of the sequence formed. Clear? Yes, 52 is the 20th term of the sequence formed. This is correct. What a question. Moving ahead. Okay, next question number 5. Which of the following are arithmetic progression? This is very easy question, yaar. So find out the common difference. Here the difference is 4. Here difference is 4. Here difference is 4. 19 minus. So this is AP. This is AP. Second, here the difference is 2. Here the difference is 4. Here the oh my god. So this is not an AP, but this is GP. This is not an AP. This is GP. Because the numbers are increasing in multiplicative form. 2 into 4. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. 8 into 2 is 16. Now moving to third question. 7 minus. Now my dear, one more thing. What will be the common difference? You know what some students do? They used to always subtract the greater number minus smaller number. No my dear, don't change the rule of AP. To find out the common difference, always subtract the preceding number from the succeeding one. Don't go to you as per your comfortability. Some student will be thinking here, might be thinking like 10 is the greater than 7, so they will be subtracting 7 from 10, which is wrong. So here D will be what? So whatever is the number, smaller, bigger, doesn't matter. Always this rule will be followed. Always subtract the preceding from succeeding. 7 minus 10, and 7 minus 10 will be what? Minus 3. So the difference is minus 3 here. Now here 4 minus 7 is minus 3. 1 minus 4 is minus 3. So this is AP. Third term is AP. Third sequence is AP. This is not an AP. This is GP. So first A and C is AP and B is not AP, but B is GP. Question number 6. For the AP 5, 9, 13, 17, find the first term. Very easy. So this is called first term, guys. So the first term will be 5. Now find the common difference. So what is called common difference, guys? You can calculate A2 minus A1 or A3 minus A2 or A4 minus A3, whatever. But always make sure to take the neighboring numbers. Don't take the numbers, by making any gap, like fourth minus first. No. If you are taking fourth term, so third term will be subtracted. If you are taking third term, second term will be subtracted. So what is common difference? A2 minus 9 minus 5. 9 minus 5, which is equal to 4. Okay, and the 20th term. So my dear, first part is done, second part is done, first part is done. What is happening here? So I don't know here. So 20th term. Just a second, guys. Some technical problem. Yeah, 20th term. So my dear champions, this is 20th term. So for 20th term, what will be the formula? I need to come here. What is going on? Just a second, guys. Some technical problem. Okay. Let me use this space. Yeah. So 20th term, the formula will look like A plus 19D. Because this is 20th term. So D will always be 1 less. Okay. So A we have is 5 plus 19 into D we have 9 minus 5, 13 minus 9, 17 minus 3. So D we have is 4. So let's solve this. 19 4 is 76 and 76 plus 5 will be 81 answer. Clear, everyone? 81 will be the 20th term. If you continue this AP 5, 9, 13, 17, 7, 21, 25. So 81 will come at 20th position. Moving ahead. Find the 25th term of the AP. Okay. So AP is given to you, guys. So this will be your A, first term. And what will be D, guys? D will be, you can subtract any pair. You can take these two, you can take these two, you can take these two, you can take these two. But make sure, always subtract the before number from the after number. Matlab means succeeding minus preceding. So we can take this pair or you can take this pair also. So 2 minus 7. You can also subtract 12 from 7. 7 minus 12, minus 3 minus 2, minus 8 minus 3. You can pick any pair. So 2 minus 7 will be minus 5. This is the difference. Okay. What we required? 25th term. Oh my God. So 25th term, the formula will be A plus 24D. 25th term. So D should be 24. So 25th term, A is what? A we have 12 plus 24. D is what? D we have minus 5. Now solve this. Basic calculation is there plus minus? Minus. And 25 4 ja 120. Everyone knows this. So 5 4 ja 20, 0 carry 2, 5 2 ja 10 plus 2 12. But it will go in negative form. So 12 minus 120. What will be the result, guys? Minus 108 answer. 25th term will be minus 108. Clear, everyone? 108 minus 108 will be the correct answer. Moving ahead. Which term of the AP is equal to 98? Okay. So we have an AP. So what will be the first term? The first term is 3. This is the first term. And what will be the difference? Common difference will be 8 minus 3. And 8 minus 3 is 5. So we have A and we have D. Okay. The question is, which term of this AP is 98? So if you continue this AP 3, 8, 13, 18 number, so where 98 will come? This is the question. We don't know the position. So if you don't know the position, if the position of 98 is not confirmed, so you can imagine, just imagine the position of this 98 is nth term. And we have formula for nth term. An is equal to 98, and An can be written as a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 98. So whenever a number is given to you and you have to find out the position of a number, so always use this formula. Write this formula and write that number which is required to find out the position. You are calculating, you are finding the position. So write the number and write this formula. So where is A? A is 3. N minus 1. Where is D? D is equal to 5. Is equal to 98. So 3 is in plus, 3 will go there, minus. So 98 minus 3 will be 95. And 5 is in multiplication. So this is 95. Clear? 5 is in multiply. So 5 will go there and 5 will divide 95. So 95 divided by 5, so 19 will come. 19 5 ja 95. So n will be minus 1 will go there. So this is equal to minus 19 plus 1 will be 20. So we have n is equal to 20. So the 20th term will be 98. We can check, we can verify. Let's verify. What will be the 20th term of this AP? So A20. What will be the 20th term of the AP? Let's verify our answer is correct or not. So 20th term will be A plus 19D. A is what? 3 plus 19 into what is D? D, difference between both numbers, 5. So D plus 19, 5 is 95. Oh my God, 98. Wow. It implies that our answer is absolutely correct. So the 20th term of this AP will be 98. Moving to the next question. How many terms are there in the AP? Please understand this question, guys. Please understand. So my dear champion, we have an AP 11, 15, 19 dot and at the end one more number is there. This is not an infinite AP. This is finite AP, guys. This AP is called what, guys? Finite AP. Yes, because AP has an and. If 107 would not be there, this AP would have become infinite AP. But here there is a last term, 107. So if the last term is given to you, the position of that term will be the total number of terms. Clear, everyone? For example, if I am writing an AP 4, 6, 8 and 10, what is the last term here in this AP? The last term is 10. And what is the position of last term? 4th. So how many terms are there? 4 terms. So the position of last term, if the AP is finite, the position of last term will be the total number of terms. Please note it down. This is really very important. Note the position of the last term, the position of the last term of a finite AP, the position of the last term of a finite AP will also be, follow the grammar proper, will also be the what? Total number of terms. Total number of terms. Please focus here. This is really very important. If the AP is finite, it means there is there is the last term. So the position of the last term will be the total number of terms. So basically, indirectly in this question, we have to find out the position of 107. And the position of 107 will be the what? Total number of terms. So let's find out. Clear everyone? Okay. So I don't know the position of the 107. What we have to do here? Position of 107 will be equal to what? Total number of what? Terms. Please write it down in your copy, in your notebook. Position of 107 is equal to total number of terms. Okay. I don't know the position, so let's imagine an is equal to 107, and we have formula for an. A plus n minus 1d is equal to 107. What is A? A we have is 11. A we have is 11. Okay, so let's put here 11 plus n minus 1. What is D? D will be 15 minus 11 or 19 minus 15. So 15 minus 11 is obviously 4 is equal to 107. So this 11 will go first. 11 is in plus. So now it will go in negative form. So n minus 1 into 4 and 107 minus 11. This is 107, this is 11. What will be the result? So the result will be 6, 10, 96. Yes, 96 will be the result. 6, 1, 7 and 9, 1, 10. 96 will be the result. So n minus 1, 4 is in multiply. 4 will be dividing 96. So 4 to ja 8 and 1, 4, 4 ja 16, 24. 96 divided by 4 is 24. So n is equal to 25. Minus 1 will go there. So 24 plus 1 will be 25. So n is equal to 25. So the position of 107 is 25. And it implies that if the position of 107 is 25th, this is 25th. So how many terms will be there? 25 terms. If the position of last term is 25th, so how many terms? Total number of terms is total number of terms is equal to 25. This is the answer. Clear everyone? Clear everyone? I hope this is clear to you all. Moving to next. Okay. Now let's talk about, you might be thinking, sir, we are discussing AP and JP. Is this chapter is relatable to our day-to-day life? Is there any application of this chapter? So my answer will be yes, there is vast use of AP and GP in your day-to-day life. And presenting you one example here in the form of question. Look at the question. A worker's salary is 18,000 in the first year and increases by rupees 1,500 every year. What will be the salary be in the 12th year of work? So the question is, there is a worker whose salary is 18,000, whose salary was 18,000 in the first year, and company assured him that, company proposed him that every year, in next coming year, 1,500 will be increasing in your salary. So what will be the salary be in the 12th year of the work? So listen, let's write the given condition in maths. So the first month's salary, let's say A, is equal to 18,000 rupees, right? And what will be the second month's salary, second year salary? The first year salary, the worker's salary in the first year was 18,000 and increases by rupees 1,500 every year. So 18,000 plus 1,500. This will be the next year salary. So how much will be the salary, guys? This will be 19,500. Right? This will be the salary next year, second year. What will be the salary in third year? Again 19,500 plus 1,500. Right? So please add. So this will be 19 and 1, 20,000. Listen, this is 21. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 5, 5, 10, 0, carry 1, 9 and 1, 10 and 1, 11, carry 1, this is 21,000, because that was 19,500. 19,500 will be 21, because this 500 will give you 1000, so 19 plus 1000 is 20,000, and one more 1000 is there, so 21,000. So in this format, the salary is increasing. So this is basically AP, guys. Focus here. This is an AP, 18,000, comma, 19,500, comma, 21,000, and so on. If he continues working in the same company, it will go, okay, till his, retirement. What will be the salary in the 12th year? First year, second year, third year, fourth year, fifth year, sixth year. So basically we want to find out 12th term. 12th year salary means what? 12th year salary means what, guys? 12th term of AP. And 12th term of the AP will be what? A12. The formula will be A plus 11D. For 12th term, the formula will be 11D. A is 18,000 because 18,000 was the first year salary. 11 into, it is increases every year. 1,500 increases every year. So 18,000 plus, let's multiply 15 into 11. So 15 1 ja 15, 15 1 ja 15, 1600. So 16,500. 11 into 15 will be 16,500. Let's add both the numbers. So 0, 0, 505, 8, 6, 14, 4, carry 1, 8, 1, 1, 2, and 2, 1, 3. 34,500 will be his salary after in 12th year. In 12th year, his salary will be 34,500, guys. Clear, everyone? Very good question. So, your application, look at the use of AP in your life, in company, in office. Okay. Now, let's talk about sum of an AP. So, whatever we have studied so far in all these questions, we were discussing about nth term. Position of the term, what will be the third term, fourth term. Now we are going to talk about sum of the AP. AP will be given to you. Now what will be the sum of the terms? Sum of 10 terms of the AP, sum of 20 terms of the AP. So now we are going to talk about series, how to add sequence and series. Okay, so now we are going to talk about series. So let's how to add the AP. Look at the question number 1. First, let me give you formula for how to add the sum of n terms of AP. So basically, we have formula. First formula is Sn. Sn means S means sum, n means the number of terms that you are adding. So Sn is equal to n by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This is the formula to find the sum of an AP. This is for AP. And one more formula we have is Sn is equal to n by 2 a plus L. This is also the formula. So this formula will be using for finite AP when there will be last term. L is for last term. Basically L is equal to what, guys? Last term. So if in any AP last term is given to you, you can use this formula. But if in any AP last term is not given, the AP is infinite, so use this formula. But in both the formula, how many terms you are adding, it should be clear. There is an AP, but how many numbers you are adding, it should be clear because n will come here. So whether you use this formula, either you use this formula, how many terms you are adding, it should be clear. Then we can apply the formula. So this is the formula for Sn to find out the sum of an AP. Please write down the formula or take screenshot. Okay, look at the question. Find the sum. How many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 9? Are divisible by 3? So this is the first question. And in the same question, what is the sum? So the question is asking for sum also. So let's make the AP first. How many 2 digits? Guys, if I ask you 2-digit numbers, so 2-digit number starts from 10, right? And it goes till 99. right everyone? 2-digit numbers starts from 10 and it go till 99 because 100 is 3-digit number, 2 zeros and 1 digit. Okay, so this is that is the beginning of 2-digit number and this is the ending of 2-digit number. And what kind of number we required? We required 2-digit numbers but divisible by 3. 10 is not divisible by 3, 11 is not divisible by 3, but the first divisible number by 3 is 12, then 15, then 18. All these numbers can be divided by 3, and do you know 99 can also be divided by 3. So this will be your AP. This will be your AP. Check it once, AP or not. Yes, this is AP. 12, 15, 18, dot, 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 99. 12 can be divided by 3, 15 can be divided by 3, 18 can be divided by 3, and 99 can also be divided by 3. Now the question is, how many terms are there? How many numbers? So my dear, this AP is finite, na? Because 99 is the last term. So if this AP is finite, means last term is given to you. So find the position of this term. And the position of 99 will be the total number of terms. Yes, my dear. So I don't know the position of 99, so we can write AN. So let's write AN. AN is equal to 99. So AN, we have formula A plus N minus 1 into D is equal to 99. A is what? This is A, guys. A. So A is 12. This will not be A, guys. This is not considered, because we want a number which is divisible by 3. So 10 is not divisible by 3. So 10 will not count. 10 will not count. Okay. So A is 12. N minus 1. What is D? 15 minus 12 is 3. Is equal to 99. So 12 will go this side, right hand side. So 99 minus 12 will be 7 and 9. This is 8. 87. 87 plus 12 will be 99. So 3 is in multiply, so 3 will go there. So n minus 1 is 87 will be divided by 3. So 3 to just 6, and yeah, 3 9 get 27. So n is equal to 29 plus 1. 1 will go there, so 29 plus 1 will be 30. So total 30 terms are there. Total 30 terms are there, 2-digit numbers which can be divided by 3. Now look at the second part. What is the sum? My dear champions, what I have suggested you, if last term is given to you, this is L. So which formula? You can use this formula. You can use this formula also. But this formula will reduce your calculation time. This formula will save your time. Right? So use this formula because L is the last term. And how many terms are there? So we have Sn is equal to n by 2, what? A plus L. And how many terms we are adding? 30. So here S30 will come. This represents how many terms are getting added. So at the place of n, 30 will come, and here also 30 by 2. So we can write 30 by 2. A is 12. Again 10 will be excluded because 10 is not considered. And L we have is 99. Now solve. 2 will cancel this by 15 times. 15 to 30. And 99 plus 12 will be 9 plus 2, 11, carry 1, 9, 1, 10, 11. This is 11. Now please multiply 1, 1, 1 into 15. So 5 1 ja 5, 5 1 ja 5, 5 1 ja 5, 1 1 ja 1, 1 1 ja 1. So this is 5, 5 1 6, 5. Oh, so this is 1665 answer. So the sum of 2-digit numbers which are divisible by 3 is 1665 answer. Clear everyone? So you have two formulas to find the sum of n terms. These two formulas. This formula will be used when the APs and so on. At the end dots will be there, infinite AP, and this formula will be used when the AP is finite. Kindly take a screenshot, guys. Okay, moving to the next. Okay, so let's talk about few questions of GP, geometric progression. So for the GP 2, 6, 18, 54, find the common ratio and 8th term. Very good. So this is common ratio and this is 8th term. Very good. Common ratio means what? Common ratio means what? R. And R means what? Ratio is what? Ratio, when ratio comes up? When we divide something. Ratio means division. So A2 divided by A1, or you can divide A3 divided by A2, or you can divide what? A4 divided by A3, or you can divide AN divided by AN minus 1. This is the formula for common ratio. So you can take any pair, any pair. This is what? A1. This is what? A2. This is what? A3. This is what? A4. So let's take R is equal to A2 is 6 divided by 2. This is 3. So R is equal to 3. Answer. Common ratio is 3. Clear everyone? First part is done. Now what is 8th term? What is 8th term? So for 8th term the formula will be A into R to power 7. For 8th term the formula will be A into R to power 7, because we have nth formula A into R to power n minus 1. This is the formula. So use this formula. So if you are taking n here, R will go 1 less. So if you take n 10, R will go 9. If you take n as 8, R will be 7. Clear everyone? So calculate. A is what? First term is 2 into R is what? 3. 3 into 7. Now please solve this. 3 into 7 will be 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. 7 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now guys, solve this please. So 3 3 is 9, 3 3 is 9, 3 3 is 9. So 9 into 9 81. This is 9 9 9 81, and this is 9 9 3 27. Clear everyone? No. 3 3 is 9, 3 3 is 9, and 9 into 9 81. 3 3 is 9 and 9 3 is 27. Now multiply 81 into 7, or we can do one more thing, 81 into 2 or 27 into 2. 27 into 2 is 54 into 81. Now solve this. So 4 8 4 ja 32, 5 1 ja 5, 8 5 ja 40, 4 7 3 4. Answer is 4 3 7 4. This is the answer. Clear everyone? Clear everyone? So there will be little bit calculation, mathematical calculation you have to do, because it's all about marks. So to get the marks we can do anything. Okay. Moving to the next question. The first term of a GP is 5 and the common ratio is 3. Which term of this GP is 1 2 and 5? 1 2 1 5. Okay. Easy question. Very very easy. So please write down all the given informations first. So let's find out the given informations. So the first term of the GP is 5. Okay. So we have A, and the common ratio is 3. Okay. Which term of the AP is 1 2 1 5? Which term? I don't know. So AN, we can let AN is equal to 1 2 1 5, and we have to find out this N, because we don't know the position of 1 2 1 5. Find the term, the first. Which term means N. Okay. So my dear, if this is GP, so do we have formula for AN in GP? Yes, we have. You know, if you remember, AN is equal to A into R to power n minus 1. This is the formula. So let's put here A into R to power n minus 1 is equal to 1 2 1 5. Where is A? A is 5. Where is 3? R is 3. 3 to power n minus 1 is equal to 1 2 1 5. Now 5 will go this side, so 3 to power n minus 1 is equal to 1 2 1 5 divided by 5. So let's divide by 5. This will be obviously divided because the ones digit is 5. So 5 2 ja 10, 2 1 5 4 ja 20, and 5 3 ja 15. 2 4 3 will come. 2 4 3, when you multiply 2 4 3 into 5, 1 2 1 5 will come. Okay, so we have 3 to power n minus 1 is equal to 243. My dear, look at the statement, look at the condition. Right hand side is a number, a big number, and the left side is having something base and exponent. Base is 3, exponent is 3 minus 1. So if we can do one thing, if by doing some mathematical operation we can change this entire number base 3, so we can compare the coefficient exponents. So what should be our target? Our target will be convert this number in the form of base 3 so that we can compare the exponents, right? So let's take LCM. By the way, I know, but I'm teaching you here, so you should learn how to find out the. So let's 3 here. So 3 8 jar 24 and 3 1 jar 3. 3 here, 27 3 jar 81. 3 here, 9 will come. 3 here, 3 will come. 3 here. Oh my God! How many 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can write 3 to power 5. So here 3 to power n minus 1 will be written as 3 to power 5. And can you see base? Can you see base? Base at RHS, base at LHS, both are same. And if base are same, the coefficients must be same. So coefficient, not exponents. So n minus 1 is equal to 5. So n is equal to 6. Answer. It means that 1215 will be the sixth term. So please write down the final answer in words. So 1215 is the sixth term of given GP. This is the answer. Clear, everyone? 1215 is the sixth term of the given GP. Moving to the next question. Oh, what is this? Oh my God. A ball is dropped from a height of 80 meters. After hitting the ground, it bounces back to the 60% of the height, okay, from which it fell. It continues bouncing in the way each time rising to 60% of the previous height. Okay. First question, what height does the ball reach after the fifth bounce? What is the total vertical distance the ball has traveled by the time it hits the ground? My dear champion, you might have heard about competency based questions. Presenting you competency based questions. So such questions are called competency based questions. Yes, look at the question. This question is from your day-to-day life. So basically the question is, there is a ball in my hand and I have released the ball. So ball is falling down from 80-meter height. It went to the ground and it strikes with the ground, and it is, after striking to the ground, it is reaches the 60% of the height, 60% of the total height from which it fell. So this is the, and it continues. It continues. So basically, look at the question, guys. Wow. What is the total height from which the ball has fell? So the total height is basically, what is the total height? 80 meter. 80 meter. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about first point. First, height attained in first bounce. First bounce. So let's say I'm calling this as H1. H1. So height attained in first bounce. How much of height? It bounces back to 60% of the height from which it fell. 60%? What is 60%, guys? 60 divided by 100 into 80. 60% of height. So this 0 will cancel with this 0. This 0 is cancelled. So 60%. So 60% means 60 divided by 100 into 60% of what? 60% of total height from which it fell. So 60 divided by 100 into 80. So 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel. So 8 6 are 48 meter. This will be the first, after first bounce, this height will be attained by the ball in first bounce. Now, listen. Height attained in, guys, second bounce. So in second bounce, the height, let's say this is H2, the height attained in second bounce will be 60% again, but the 60% of previous total height, guys, because the question is it continues bouncing in this way, each time rising to 60% of the previous height, right? And the previous height will be 48 meters for the second bounce. So 60 divided by 100 into what? 48. Right, let's solve this. So this 0 will be cancelled with this 0, and 5 2 ja 10 and 24 2 ja 48. So 24 into 6 will be what? This will be 6 4 ja 24, carry 2, 6 2 ja 12 and 12 to 14, 144 divided by 5. Now let's divide by 144 will be divided by 5, so the result will come in decimal. 5 2 ja 10, 5 3 is 15, yeah, 10, 5 4, 5 8 ja 40, 0.058 ja, 5 8 ja 40. So this says 28.8, 28.8 meter. Clear everyone? Clear everyone? So this is the condition here. First bounce 48 meter, 28.8. Now height attained in what? Third bounce, means H3. So again 60%, and 60% means what? We can use a short method. 60% means 60 by 100, and 60 by 100 is 0.6. So 0.6 we can directly use 0.6 into 28.8. Let's multiply. 28.8 into 6 will be what? 28, 2, 8, 8, 6, 8, 6 are 48, carry 8, carry 4, 8, 6 are 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, carry 5, 6, 2 are 12, 12 plus 17, so this is 17.28 meter. Okay, this is the result. Similarly, height attained in what? Fourth bounce, H4. So again we can multiply direct 0.6 into the previous one. This is the previous 17.28. Simple, right? Let's multiply and check what you are getting, guys. Similarly, height attained in what? Fifth bounce. The question is, first question, what height does the ball reach after the fifth bounce? So in fifth bounce, this is the first question I'm solving, guys. This is the first question. Height attained in fifth bounce, H5. So this will be, this was the fourth bounce, so 0.6 will multiply. 0.6 into 0.6 into 17.28. Let's multiply. What will be the result, guys? Okay, so let's do the calculation. So 0.6 into 0.6 will be 0.36. 6 6 are 36. So 1728 into 36. We can put decimal in the final result. Let's multiply, forgetting the decimal for a little while. So 8 6 are 48, carry 4, 6 2 are 12, and 4 16, carry 1, 6 7 are 42, 43, 3, and this is 10. I hope this is clear. 6 8 are 48, 8 carry 4, 6 2 are 12, 4 16, 1 43, 4, yeah, 8 3 are 24, carry 2, this is 8, this is 1, and this is 5, so this is 8 0 2, and this is 6. So we have two decimal before 2 digits, decimal 1, so decimal will go before 4 digits. 1 2 3 4, so the result will be 6.2 6.22 meter approx. This will be the answer. So the height attained by the ball after fifth bounce will be 6.22 meter. Now this was the first question. Now second question. What is the total vertical distance the ball has traveled by the time it hits the ground from the sixth time? For the sixth time. Listen everyone. For the sixth time. Listen. So the ball has dropped from the height 80 meter initially. So that vertical height will be added. H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. So we have to add all the numbers. We have to add all the numbers, everyone. We have to add all the numbers. Yeah, please. What will be the result? Come on. Check it once again. I need to take water. What will be the total height covered, guys? Come on everyone, try. This is very easy, no? Really easy. We have all the heights. And the question is find the total vertical distances. Clear everyone? No? First write the answer of this. This is 10.3 meter. Okay, listen everyone. The second part is, what is the total vertical distance the ball has traveled by the time it hits the ground for the sixth time? I mean, the ball is just about to hit the ground for the sixth time. Till that, what is the total vertical distance? Listen, let me show you by situation. For example, this bottle is a ball. And initially this bottle is at height 80 meter. So first this is going and it is hit to the ground. So 80 meter is distance covered. Now after first bounce, this distance 48 meter. But when this ball will go again to the ground, again it is traveling 48 meter for the second bounce. Now second bounce is done, 28 meter. Now again the ball will go to the ground, so 28 meter again, 28 point. So these heights are covering twice, and this is also twice. Before sixth bounce, each vertical distances are traveled twice. Look, 48 meter first bounce, and again the ball will go to the ground covering 48 meter for the second bounce. So total distance, total vertical distance 80 meter plus 2 into everything, 48 meter plus 28.8 plus 17.28 plus 10.3 plus 6.22. Add everything, please add and find out the correct answer, the final answer. What should be the final answer, guys? Clear everyone? 80 meter plus 2 into please do it. So 80 plus 301.3 meter approx. 301.3 meter approx, the answer will come 301.3 meter. So this is the total vertical distance covered by the ball from the beginning to the sixth bounce. Moving ahead, next question. Which term of the GP is 4374? Write the explicit formula as well as the recursive formula. Very easy here, bro. Look at the question. So we have a GP. Yeah, this is obviously GP. 2 3 are 6, 6 3 are 18. So this is GP. Okay. Where is GP? 2, 6, 18 dot 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 and so on. Okay, so what will be A, guys? A is 2. What is R? 6 by 2. 6 divided by 2, which is equal to 3. So R is 3. And the question is, which term will be this? I don't know. So let's take N. So N is equal to 4374. And for N in GP, we have formula A R to power N minus 1. Right? N A R to power N minus 1. Right? Now A we have, A is 2. So we can put 2. What is R? R we have 3. So 3 to power N minus 1 is equal to 4374. Right? Now 2 is in multiplication, so 2 will go that side and 2 will divide 4374. So 3 to power N minus 1 will be equal to 2 will divide. So let's write this a step, no problem. Okay. So 3 to power N minus 1, let's divide by 2. So 2 to ja 4 and this is 2 1 ja 2 and 1 7 2 8 ja 16 2 7 ja 2187 will come. Right? Now what should be your target? The left hand side base is 3. So if we can do anything and make this number as in base 3 so that we can compare the exponents. So the target is to make this number, change this number in base 3. So let's take LCM. 3 7 ja 21 and 3 2 ja 6 and 3 9 ja, yeah. Again 3 2 ja 6, 3 2 ja 6 and 3 4 ja 12 and this is 3 3 ja. Now 3 8 ja 24. Wow. Now 3 27, 3 9, 3 3 3 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we can write 3 to power N minus 1, 3 to power 7, because 3 is getting multiplied 7 times. So if 3 is getting multiplied 7 times, we can write 3 to power 7. Right? Now look at RHS and look at LHS. Both are having base 3. So if bases are same, we can compare the exponents. So N minus 1 is equal to 7. So N will be equal to 8. Wow. N is equal to 8. So 4374 is the 8th term. So 4374 is the what? 8th term of what? Given GP. Clear? Okay. Few more questions are here. Let me erase this. Okay. Let's leave as it is. Okay. Now write the explicit formula. Explicit formula means NH formula, guys. So AN, this is explicit formula. The formula by which we can find out any term is called explicit formula. So AN is equal to A into R to power N minus 1. So AN is equal to, where is A? A is 2. Where is R? R is 3. So 3 to power N minus 1. This is called explicit formula. Now moving to recursive formula. Recursive formula is the formula which relates the neighboring numbers, neighboring terms. I mean the formula by which we can get the next term using the previous term. The relationship between next term, previous term. This is called recursive formula. And you can see when we multiply 3 into 2, we are getting 6. When we multiply 3 into 6, we are getting 18. So recursive formula we can write AN is equal to 3 into AN minus 1. This will be the recursive formula. Let's apply here. If you find third term, A3, so the formula will be 3 minus 1 A2, right? And A2 here, A2 is equal to 6. So let's put here 6. So 6 into 3 will be 18, and you can verify A third is 18 there. So this will be the recursive formula. I hope this is clear. Explicit formula and recursive formula. Clear, everyone? moving to the next question. If the 4th, 10th and 16th term of a GP are X, Y and Z respectively, prove that X, Y, Z are in GP. Wow, very good question. Really very good question, everyone. So try this question, everyone. Anyone can do this question? Is there anyone who can do this question? This is really very easy. Read the question and try to solve. Okay, so now question number 16. So please read the question carefully first. The question is, if 4th, 10th and 16th terms of a GP are X, Y and Z respectively, prove that X, Y, Z are also in GP. Okay, very easy. So basically, my dear champions, 4th term is X, 10th term is Y and 16th terms is Z. So let's write here. 4th term is X, 10th term is Y and 16th term is Z, and we have to check whether, we have to prove that X, Y, Z are also in GP. Okay, have patience. My dear, listen, if this is 4th term, so we can write AR3 is equal to X. For 4th term in GP, the general form look like R3, AR2 power 3, you know, one less. And for 10th term, the general term will look like AR2 power 9, and this is equal to Y. And for 16th term, we can write AR2 power 15, which is equal to Z. Agree, everyone? Now, if X, Y, Z are in GP, so their common ratio should be equal to each other. So now, let's find out the ratios. So if X, Y and Z are in what? GP. By the way, we have to prove it. Okay, so let's find out Y by X. Y by X, where is Y? AR2 power 9 divided by AR2 power 3, AA cancelled, R2 power 9 will be cancelled, so R2 power 6 will come. Oh my God! Now find out the ratio of Z by Y, because Z is succeeding and Y is preceding. So AZ is AR2 power 15 and Y is AR2 power 9. Now AA will be cancelled, so R15 divided by R9, so R15 divided by R9 is equal to R6, so we have R6 here. So my dear, can you see here, Y by X is equal to R6, Z by Y is equal to R6, hence common ratio between X, Y and Z is R2 power 6, which is same. Common ratio between X, Y, Z is same. And if common ratio is same, so it proves that X, Y, Z are in GP. Hence proved X, Y, Z are in GP, because Y by X is R6 and Z by Y is also R6. So obviously X, Y, Z are in GP, hence proved. Okay, so my dear, along with these classes and all, I have two very big information, very big news for you all, for all the students. Whether you belongs to class 9th, 10th, 8th, 7th, doesn't matter. This is very big news for you all. So let me show you. Basically, here, you know, my dear champions, Vedantu has launched MV-Set form. MV-Set form is live now. So kindly fill the form. MV-Set means Mega Vedantu Scholarship Admission Test, India's most awaited scholarship exam. I have recorded one video and the video has already been uploaded on the channel. So in this video, I have explained every detail about this scholarship exam, eligibility, who can fill, syllabus, fee, and the best part is there is no fee for this. This is free of cost. Really, my dear, this is a big opportunity, incredible chance for you all champions. Go and enroll. So you guys can go to our official YouTube channel, Diksha Vedantu CBSE English. I have explained everything, every detail is here. given in this video. So link will be given in this video description. I mean the video that you guys are watching right now of progression. The link will be given for you, given to you guys in video description. Otherwise, you can go to this video. Okay, click the link to register for MVSET. If you click here, my dear, this interface will open in front of you, MVSET 2026, and all the features, details of MVSET exam, up to 100% scholarship, 150 crore. Oh my God, the worth of scholarship, and you may be the winner of 2.5 crore cash prize. So register now. After clicking on register now, you have to put your contact number and OTP will come. Then you have to put your detail, your name, your location, which location you will prefer for your exam center. So examination will be held in the month of October. So go and fill the form, guys. You don't have a lot of time. And one more thing about AIO page. AIO page is something which give you complete academic solution, my dear. I know to get the competency based question, assignment, quality questions as per the CBSE requirement, you guys used to purchase different kind of multiple books. You guys used to move here and there, multiple websites, scrolling YouTube and all. You don't need to go anywhere for your academics. If you want our lecture at one place, if you want our handwritten notes at one place, if you want assignments, question, everything you can get here. If you are in class 9th, click here. If you are in class 10th, click here. So for example, for the 9th class students, join the free class CBSE course now, click here. After clicking on this interface will open in front of you, where you can get live classes by master teachers, weekly assignments you can get from this place, unlimited access, post-class replays, 40+ part and full-length test. And the better part is every subject is segregated. Everything is clear. For class 10th class English content you can get here, social studies contents you can get here, social science contents you can get here, and for mathematics, if you click here, you get everything. Our schedule, which lecture is about to go in next day, everything will be mentioned. So this is all about, guys. Click here. Okay, for example, let me show you. Just a second, some technical glitch. Just a second, guys. Okay, so this is all about free course. Okay. These are the courses, books and all. Just a second. Just a second, guys, some technical problem. Okay, so if you click here, this interface will open in front of you. So, if you want quiz, if you want standard question, competency question, handwritten notes, everything you guys can get at one single place. So this is AIO. Please go enroll. And the best part, no charge, free of cost. So two informations that I wanted to give you guys: MVSET exam, scholarship exam, and AIO. So go and enroll in both without wasting a second. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, everyone.